My name is Bella, and I'm from Michigan in the United States, working here in Madrid, Spain for the year as an auxiliar de conversación. Some things I'm passionate about include hiking, writing, and traveling, all things I get to do living here in Madrid. I do speak Spanish and have lived in some Spanish speaking countries before. And although I have teaching experience, this is the first time that I've ever been teaching in front of an entire classroom as an auxiliar. I teach at a school called IES Marqués de Santillana, which is a secondary school in the north of Madrid. I live in a town called Tres Cantos, which is about a 10-minute bus ride from my work every day and about a 20-minute train ride from the city center of Madrid. And it's a calmer lifestyle living in this town, which is something that I preferred and knew that I preferred going into this experience, and is definitely the right fit for me in terms of a living situation.
This is my daily commute.
I teach ages 11 through 18, and my main goal is obviously to improve the students' confidence with their spoken and written English skills. But my secondary goal is to show them that learning can be something that's fun, as well as provide them with the tools and opportunities to engage with different cultures, different ideas around the world, and to be able to travel, meet new friends, and really learn about the world around them. Some things that I've done with my students in the classroom to that effect were activities related to gender roles around the world and in the past through the lens of Shakespeare, talking about the environment and using new vocabulary and ideas from their unit textbook to do that, and talking about other things such as the importance of language, different cultures around the world, and history, all through this lens of learning a new language. Some of my favorite moments in the classroom included the day when I was able to teach my students how to write haiku poems, because poetry is one of my passions. And another really cool thing that my school allowed me to be a part of was a field trip to the mountains, to go hiking in the mountains and learn about the area and resources in Madrid. So that was another very cool moment I experienced with the school this year. Some things that I believe that I specifically bring to this program would be my background in English. So I did study English in college, and that helped me both understand the conventions of the language, as well as understand how to work with students and ask questions to get them engaged in a task or get them to think about how they're using a language to express themselves. Additionally, my background in child development, which I also studied, helps me understand the different developmental stages and tasks of students and how to tailor lessons to those stages, as well as how to use differentiated learning in the classroom, and then learning a language myself. So having grown up learning Spanish, I think helps me understand some of the difficulties about learning a language so I can empathize with students. Additionally, my mom is a Spanish teacher, so I feel like I grew up with a really good model of someone who knows how to make the educational setting fun and engaging for students while also really keeping things effective. And I think that that is something that I've brought to the table this year with my own lesson plans, the things that I've learned from her. Ultimately, what I feel I've gained from this experience, besides just genuinely enjoying every day with the students and the teachers in school and learning about the culture of Spain, is learning a lot about my strengths and weaknesses as an educator in the classroom, as a cultural ambassador to my own country outside of the classroom and in my communities, and also a lot about adaptation. So adapting lessons to different levels of English in the classroom, adapting to moving to a whole new country and having to learn what that means and learn a lot of new things and cultural norms. And then also just learning how to be an educator and be a tool to my communities outside of the classroom as well, and continue to share my knowledge with others while learning from them and continue this sort of conversation about global issues, global ideas, and really just learn to be a more global community with each other. And that's something that I've definitely learned from this experience and will continue to learn throughout the year.